In August of 2025, Top Rank Boxing is going to be severing their relationship with ESPN Broadcasting, meaning that they're preparing to leave with other platforms in mind. Let's talk about what could be on the horizon as Top Rank moves forward and pursues other options. In August of this year, Top Rank Boxing will be leaving ESPN. After having a long relationship with the network since 2017, Top Rank is leaving to pursue other options as they have become a global promotion, hosting fights all over the world in almost every weight category, major events, and seeing the best of the sport fight on their network. From Muhammad Ali to Oscar de la Hoya, Top Rank has shown the boxing world the best of boxing, and sometimes the most popular fighters have started out with Top Rank. So as they look toward a new era in the sport, you can look at the likes of Bob Arum, CEO of Top Rank, pairing up with the likes of Turki Al-Sheikh, possibly for Riyadh season events, or even partnering with Queensberry or Matchroom Boxing to see if they can have broadcasts of co-promotions as well as events that may end up on networks like DAZN or even other networks. But we have seen over the past couple of years Turki Al-Sheikh's influence in the sport, where he has garnered a lot of the most popular names in the sport of boxing as he has become a new player. And it's not simply because he has the finances to bring these promotions about. He has infused a new sense of blood into the sport, where he's been able to get promoters who may not be so invested in putting their money on the line to make certain events take place and happen, but to call them together under an umbrella of where they can work with one another without someone trying to one up the other, but just put on the best that the sport has to offer. And Top Rank is being included in that. We're seeing more and more the quality of the bouts are being raised because of the influences of Turki Al-Sheikh. And that's not a negative thing. It's an extreme positive, because Bob Arum knows, having been around, probably the most tenured and senior promoter in the sport outside of maybe Don King, who's kind of like trailed off a bit. Arum understands how this works. But he's also been one that has been unwilling to risk the finances to bring the names under his promotion unless they were someone that they thought that they could market a certain type of weight. And you think about the likes of Tyson Fury under that, but Fury has gotten himself involved in certain aspects of personal taste that see him not necessarily being able to be promoted by Top Rank anymore. All you need to do is do your research and you'll find exactly what that's all about. But then you look at others like Terrence Bud Crawford, who has followed the line of so many others in the past who were very popular in Top Rank, but they didn't do what they needed to do to continue the trajectory of this fighter and promote him in the best way. So he had to seek greener pastures, just as others before him. I mean, when you talk about the likes of Sugar Ray Leonard, Oscar de la Hoya, Mikey Garcia, just so many, Manny Pacquiao, all of them came up through Top Rank Boxing at one time or another. So with whatever they choose to do going forward, just know that they'll be working in conjunction with other promoters and platforms that will allow them to continue to feature quality bouts. But it will no longer be that thing of where the network dictates who they see, because ESPN had a panache, a knack for promoting certain type of fighters over others, and we've actually witnessed fighters come up under the Top Rank umbrella, and you question, why aren't these guys facing one another as opposed to not facing one another? And you find that the promotional company and the network are looking for a certain demographic to cater to when the sport is global. You see, Top Rank has been around and accomplished a great deal through boxing. They've been in conjunction with ABC, HBO, Showtime, and they have worked with all of the biggest US sport networks over the years. And the global expansion, they can say that they held world title fights and major events in the US, Mexico, Japan, the Philippines, the UK, as well as the Middle East. So with Olympic fighters coming through, they've seen the likes of George Foreman, Michael Carbajal, Andre Ward, Vasyl Lomachenko, and Shakur Stevenson go through, as well as Floyd Mayweather Jr. So when you look ahead at what may be for Top Rank and how they can, the Zone is one of the major outlets that they might look into, but Amazon Prime could be a part of that, or even another independent party. Their current deal with ESPN allows them 54 live events annually. So if they do that, it'll be outstanding regardless of what platform that they move forward to. And that's something to look forward to, more boxing. But what do you think? This is Stormy B-Man. Shout out to the mighty LDBC and Liberated Perspective, a third eye view of the world. Peace to everyone.